lights on in here. Okay, whoa, man, we are bright. Okay, I gotta adjust this real quick. Mic is like in the face right now, but hey, it's doing good. It's chilling. I don't know what else to say. Hey. I wasn't actually gonna film a video today, but then I was like, whatever. Like my channel's all about being real, you know. Even if I'm not feeling like filming a video, I'll just film it for fun, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't have to be perfect. If you learn something from this video today, it means you don't have to ever be perfect, you know what I'm saying? Because you are perfect no matter what. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about, who people like. Like, best way of explaining it. This is pretty good, honestly. This is pretty chill. I really wish that stupid garbage can is just like in the way of everything. Okay, that's good. That is good. Whoa. Sorry if I'm looking a little sweaty today, you know. Literally slept into like 5 today, like 5 p.m. So I was obviously really tired. We had a lit Jackbox night last night, so you know. If you haven't been involved in the Jackbox nights, like, you're gonna have to follow me on Twitch. Just saying. Action. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos here all the time about like, non-binary stuff, trans stuff, you know, all different kinds of cool stuff. So you're interested in you're interested in trans people, you know, make sure to hit that subscribe button, you know, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and we're gonna get into the video because I don't know what else to say. Today's video is basically gonna be a couple of weeks back, I gave you guys a survey to fill out, which is basically what is your sexuality. I wanted to know what my fan sexualities are because y'all know me and I like stats and I like knowing about everyone's life because I don't know, I find other LGBT people pretty interesting, so I thought this would be a cool kind of survey to go over. And also a lot of you guys gave me sexualities that I didn't even know before, so we're going to be actually going over the definitions of those as well. So pretty excited for this video, not gonna lie, pretty excited. I'm getting a little dry mouth, so we're gonna take a little sip of water as always. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with the basic sexuality that I don't know, like some people they're just basic. No, just kidding. So we had 6 people answer with saying that they're straight. Yeah, honestly, I kind of expected more, not gonna lie, like, but you know, 6 people, not that bad. You know, I guess I do have a couple of straight people that do watch my channel, you know, just maybe people that are looking to be better allies, that kind of stuff. If you don't know what straight means, it basically means that you're attracted to the opposite sex. So obviously, you know, if you're a man, you're attracted to women. If you're a woman, you're attracted to men. And you don't know what non-binary people are. That's what basically straight means. But, you know, yeah, 6 straight people, pretty good, not gonna lie. So we had 10 people that identified as gay. The actual just term gay. I know it could mean a lot of things, but yeah, 10 people did check mark that they were gay. If you don't know what gay means, basically means that you're attracted to the same sex. Usually that term is more used when it's men attracted to men. We're gonna go over another term that you guys probably know after this one, but yeah, it's usually men attracted to men. So there was 10 gay people that said they were gay. Yeah, there was 10 people. I don't know, I kind of expected a bit more. I gotta admit, I expected a bit more, but you know, just gay people like me. No, I'm just kidding. And so we had 16 people who identified as lesbian. Obviously, lesbian has, the term has changed over time. I know a lot of people like to use the definition non-men attracted to non-men now. And then if you look back, you know, back in the day, it was women attracted to women. But yeah, most people use non-men attracted to non-men because there are non-binary lesbians as well out there, which is totally valid as well. Like, I like that the term lesbian is now used more in an open stance and it's more open-minded for sure. But yeah, 16 people attracted to lesbians. 16 people who identified as lesbian, kind of expected to be around that, like, you know, 15 to 20 kind of mark. So that's, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Obviously, bisexual. Obviously, you know, I kind of thought this one was going to be pretty popular, just knowing, you know, everyone's basically bi nowadays, let's be real, or pan or something like that, or LGBT really. 38 people said they identify as bisexual. If you don't know what bisexual means, it basically means that you're attracted to two or more genders. Two or more genders, not two genders. I think a lot of people think that, you know, they think that bisexual means that you're only attracted to cis people. So it's like, you know, you're only attracted to biological women or biological men. That is not the case at all. It's basically you're attracted to two or more genders. You know, obviously there are other sexualities that kind of are around the same line, but, you know, being bisexual, I'd say it's one of the OGs, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the OG sexualities, so it's still got to be recognized for sure. And yeah, we had 38 people, right? Yeah, 38 people. So that's a pretty big chunk of people who, you know, identify as bisexual. So pretty good. Yeah, you know, keep being bisexual, yo. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So we had 27 people who identified as pansexual. Basically, what pansexual means is you're attracted to people regardless of their gender. That's the main difference between bisexual and pansexual. Pansexual is you're attracted to people regardless of their gender, and then bisexual means you're attracted to two or more genders. That's the main difference between the two. I know a lot of people kind of like, oh, it's the same thing. Like, why do we need two different terms? Or it's if you're bisexual, you're only attracted to cis people. Pansexual includes trans people as well. And that's not the case at all. The main difference is those two definitions, and that's really it. And obviously identifying as pansexual or identifying as bisexual, both totally valid, and both are great communities and great open-minded communities. So, you know, yeah, what pansexuals, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? We had 9 people who identified as asexual. Basically, if you don't know what asexual means, it means that you have no sexual attraction to people. So you're just, I don't know, you're just not really into sex, I guess is the easier way of putting it. There is an actual definition for it. I'll have that in the, you know, in the video, obviously. Yeah, I've never really encountered someone that was asexual and really talked to them and really been able to, you know, not read their mind, kind of like pick their brain or anything like that. But I do find asexuality really interesting as well. And I know sometimes, you know, I don't know why, but in the LGBT community, people don't like to include asexual people, saying like, oh, well, you know, it's not like, you know, you're not queer. And it's like, no, what? Like, asexuals are totally valid and totally in the LGBT community. So I don't know what you're saying, dude. I don't know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Asexuals, if you're out there and you're asexual, guess what? You're part of the community and you're as valid as any other sexuality. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? So if anyone's like, oh, asexuals, you know what you say? Guess what? Sam Downey said that I was valid. So that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm basically, you know, the queer god. Let's be real. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I'm not, guys. I'm not a professional. I'm just a YouTuber who's kind of funny. Aromantic, we had 1 person identified as aromantic. I believe aromantic means that you don't have, we're gonna Google this one just to be safe, because I don't know exactly the definition, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to have people in the comments being like, yo, you said that definition and it was the wrong one. So here it is. Aromantic people have little or no romantic attraction to others. They may or may not feel sexual attraction. An aromantic person can fall into one or two groups: aromantic sexual people or aromantic asexual people. Yeah, so there's basically, yeah, that kind of sums it up. Aromantic means that you don't have romantic attraction to people, but you still could have sexual attraction to people. Obviously totally valid as well. I know it is kind of a newer term, but it's kind of under the asexual umbrella, I'd say. But yeah, totally, you know, totally valid. You know, if you're aromantic and you're out there, guess what? Sam Downey knows what's up, and Sam Downey says you're valid. So that's all that matters. All right, let's move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? We're doing pretty good here, guys. We're doing pretty good. Oh, demisexual. We had 11 people who identified as demisexual. We're gonna Google the definition real quick. So, you know, just so you guys know, because these are the kind of more ones that I don't really know totally. Oh, wow. Keep on knocking the mic. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, demisexual. Demisexual people only feel sexually attracted to someone when they have had an emotional bond with that person. So I guess an easier way of putting that is a demisexual would be someone who has to build a bond with someone before they get into sexual relations with them. So obviously demisexual people aren't into one-night stands, if that's kind of an easier way of putting it. They're not into one-night stands. They're not into random hookups or anything like that. Obviously maybe some demisexual people are, but I would say the majority aren't. They're more into actually building a bond with someone, and then after, you know, after a while, then doing sexual attraction, doing sex with them. doing sex with them. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, now to move on to the next one right here. But yeah, no, demisexual is totally valid. Omnisexual. Ooh, a new one that I don't really know. One person identified as omnisexual. So we're gonna go on the Google and we're gonna check it out because we're gonna learn about a new sexuality that I'm actually pretty interested in. People who identify as omnisexual are attracted to those of all gender identities and sexual orientations. Interesting. So I'd say omnisexuality. Omnisexuals could be the same kind of thing as pansexual, but it's really, I guess, a more open-minded way of looking at things, that you're attracted to people of all gender identities and sexual orientations. So you just don't see labels. That's really the best way of putting it. You don't see labels at all, and you're just attracted to everyone. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of omnisexuals. Like, so you can just you're just attracted to everyone. Damn. Really wish it was that easy for me, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But obviously, omnisexuals, totally valid. It is a new kind of sexuality that I haven't really heard much about but I think I know one person that identifies as omnisexual. I just saw on their Instagram bio one time. So yeah, omnisexual, totally valid, and a really interesting sexuality that I want to learn more about, really. Pretty interested. Queer. So queer, obviously I wanted to include it in it as well. 27 people identified as queer. The definition of queer is kind of all over the place. The way that I like to look at it as is it's someone who isn't either heterosexual or cisgender. So someone who is, who isn't a cisgender heterosexual, basically. That's what I would say someone who's queer is. Obviously, not all people in the LGBT community identify as queer. It is more of a not newer term, but a kind of a youthful term, I would say. I would say a lot of the older LGBT members of the community don't really use the term queer, but a lot of the younger ones, like Gen Z, that kind of stuff, queer is kind of like a mainstream term now. But yeah, we had 27 people, I think. 27 people, was that it? Yeah, 27 people identified as queer, so that's pretty good, honestly. That's one of the higher ones up. Bisexual is still, destroying the game, but, bisexuals, give me a little fist bump, you know what I'm saying? Bisexuals are dope. But, no. But, yeah, 27 queer, that's still pretty good, honestly. Still pretty good. Okay, so this is one that I've actually never heard of, but someone did put it down. Finsexual. So one person said they were finsexual. So we're gonna look that up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check it out because I'm pretty interested. You guys know me. I love labels. I love, just learning about new people and new experiences in life. So finsexual. What is a finsexual? All right. So finsexual is a term for someone who is exclusively attracted to those who are feminine in nature. This can be either in your gender or your gender presentation. Okay. So I guess an easy way of putting this is it's someone who's attracted to someone who has feminine characteristics. That could be a man, a woman, a non-binary person, any gender identity. It just has to be someone that has feminine characteristics. Really interesting, actually, sexuality. I haven't really heard much about it, but finsexual kind of seems like something that I would actually maybe even identify as, because I'm mostly into feminine presenting people, I would say. I do sometimes like masculine presenting people, but honestly, feminine is probably my preferred one. So really an interesting sexuality. And yeah, no, honestly, damn, kind of having a moment right now. Am I a finsexual? We had one person that said they were questioning. Obviously, questioning is pretty common sense. Someone that's questioning their sexual orientation or gender identity. But we had one person that was questioning. And obviously, 100%, if you are questioning your sexual orientation or identity, totally valid. Everybody goes through this. Literally everybody goes through this. If you say you never were questioning your identity, it's like, who are you, dude? Who are you? What? You didn't question your identity. You were just it was just one day you were straight, and then one day you just woke up oh yeah, I'm bisexual. I never questioned it. It was just that one night, it just happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody always questions their identities. Even when they come out as LGBT, they start questioning as well. So being in the questioning phase, totally valid. Androsexual. We had one person identified as androsexual. We're gonna find the definition here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so androsexual refers to people who are attracted to masculinity. So I guess it's the opposite of finsexual. Obviously totally valid as well. It'd be someone who is attracted to people who are masculine, basically, and that could be a woman, a man, or a non-binary person. Androsexual, yeah. Obviously this probably isn't a sexuality that I would look into because I'm into more feminine people, but obviously still totally valid and interesting to see that there are these labels, because I feel like we need these labels. I know a lot of people have this thing where it's oh, there's too many labels now. It's just so confusing. There's too many labels. And it's it's like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let just people have their labels. Like, it's not hurting you at all. And it's like, you know, labels are more for someone personally. So really in the end, it's like, it doesn't affect you at all. So saying things like, oh, there's too many labels nowadays. Oh, just make up your mind. Oh, we need just the basics. It's like, nah, like, just let people be people. You know what I'm saying? Let people have their own experiences. Just saying. Haters gonna hate. Polysexual. We had one person that identified as polysexual, so let's look up that one. Let's check it out. Polysexual individuals are attracted to people of multiple genders. Okay, so people who identify as polysexual often use that word because it just suggests a greater variety of sexual orientations than traditional gender binaries. So I would say probably polysexual would be, I guess it's around the same line as pansexual, but it's more, I would say, you kind of lean towards more people who are gender non-conforming or non-binary people compared to cisgender people, I would say. But yeah, polysexual, totally valid. I think we had one person that identified as polysexual. I guess it is different than like polyamorous, which basically means that you have multiple relationships with people and you have multiple partners. Polysexual is a different thing as well. But yeah, totally valid as well. We had one person that said they were T for T. If you don't know what T for T means, it basically means that you're trans for trans. You're like, you know, you're a trans person and you only date other trans people. And that could be, you know, AFAB trans people, AMAB trans people, non-binary people, trans women, trans men, or any gender identity, or even fluid people like gender fluid people. But yeah, that's what T for T means. I'm not T for T, but I know a lot of trans people who are T for T because, you know, I think a lot of people like having, you know, a partner that also goes through the same experience as of like gender dysphoria and that kind of stuff. I'm not super into that, I would say. You know, obviously I'm still open-minded to dating a trans person, but I haven't really met a trans person that I've connected with on that level. But yeah, T for T is totally valid, and I feel like that's getting a lot more popular as well. Like, I hear that term all the time. Didn't even have to look it up, you know what I'm saying? That means it's getting pretty popular. And then finally, we had two people that were attracted to femininity. Now, I don't know if you know what finsexual means, but now you do. So maybe there's 3 finsexual people here. But obviously, you know, using any term you want is totally valid as well. You don't have to use the exact term or whatever. But yeah, we had 2 people that were attracted to femininity, which is totally valid as well, you know. But yeah, really, that's about it for this. You know, that was all the people that filled out the survey. Honestly, thanks so much to everyone that does fill out my surveys. I really do appreciate it. I love doing these kind of videos and just learning about new sexualities and identities and everything like that. So it's really interesting, you know, learning what my subscribers and their experiences and everything like that. Obviously, all these sexualities are totally valid no matter what. Don't let anyone tell you, you know, oh, you can't be that, or you can't be that, oh, that doesn't exist, because guess what? They don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know anything, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, who cares what they think, right? But yeah, everyone is totally valid that watches my channel, honestly. I will validate y'all to the end of time, you know what I'm saying? To the end of time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, you know, leave comments down below if you have any other suggestions for other survey videos as well. You know, I'd love to hear them, or any suggestions for videos that you guys would like to see from me. You know, I'm always looking for new video ideas, and I really do appreciate the feedback that you guys all leave me. Also, if you don't have any feedback or anything like that and you just want to leave a comment, please do. Like, you know, it really helps me in the algorithm. Even if you want to leave like a mean comment, like nice mustache or something like that, like, honestly, thanks so much, you know, like, because I was too lazy to shave today, but that's all good. But yeah, really, besides that, if you want to support the channel even more, feel free to join me on Patreon or join the channel here. I really do appreciate all the money that everybody gives me. Like, I really do, honestly. You know, I pay for my hormones out of pocket now because I am over the age of 25, and it does get pretty pricey. So any money, I really do appreciate it, but obviously no pressure at all, because I am looking to create free content for everyone that's educational and funny, and yeah, and fun in general, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure to join the Discord server if you haven't already. You know, we're creating a great community there, almost 200 members, maybe even more by the time this video comes out. But, you know, make sure to join that Discord server if you want to connect with other fans or subscribers, and connect with me as well. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok, do all that kind of stuff. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. Do it right now. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification, do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ding, ding, ring that bell. And yeah, really, besides that, guys, thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.